Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to another episode of Unscripted, and we are live at Casa La Dynamite. And we got Chipper with us, ladies and gentlemen, so give the grumpy old man a nice round of applause.
So we went back to the old school opening.
We did for a second.
Okay.
We also have the man who was dealing with technical difficulties before the show. Glad to have him on. The star of the
Thanks,
show.
Shane.
Yeah,
VIP fucking shit up, jinxing shit.
He did jinx shit because he said we didn't have no technical difficulty, so blame him, Adam. And then the man who needs no introduction, the VIP, the co-star, ladies and gentlemen, it is Shane O'Mac / VIP. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Back in the gray room, ladies and gentlemen.
I missed the lavender room. It was so much more refreshing and relaxing looking.
Can't hear
What?
you now, Shane.
Ha!
Oh,
boy.
yeah. So
Karma's a motherfucker, ain't it?
yeah, we can't hear you now there, Mr. Shane O'Mac. But Adam, how you doing, buddy?
How about
was
now?
your week?
Oh,
Hey,
there
here
we
you
go.
go. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, he got it. Shane O'Mac, ladies and gentlemen, he's with us.
Yo,
Don't speak shit into existence next week, all right? Just let it be.
I tell people that all the time, but they don't ever believe me. Of course, then I
You
went
proved
and did
it. And then you didn't take your own advice.
So next week,
Hey, I'm the king of that.
so next week, I will not be on the show. Mike Wilkes will be filming. So
Yay! I'm sorry.
So we'll know what we'll know.
He a
how
big
that-
old bitch.
What's that?
He a big old bitch.
Yeah, he is. I mean, speaking of Mike Wilkes, thank you for him and Angel and Sam for joining us at the IX Piston Powered Autorama.
That was
Fun
fun.
time for all of us out there. Rachel's in the house this morning. Thank you, Rachel, for joining. George G's in the house. George, thank you and Kelly for coming out and showing your support on Sunday.
G
And
Money.
nice to see you guys. Rachel, we seen you and Chipper Jr. out there at the
That's not nice.
What?
Chipper Jr.
What
yes.
That's not nice.
I have no idea what that even means.
Oh,
but I'm
you
just-
do know what that
I'm
means.
just going with
You
it.
know, the funny thing is that Rachel's hanging out by the tent and everything, and then started talking sports, and all of a sudden there she goes.
Yeah.
Off she went.
Off she went.
Nah.
We should have played that. That would have been funny.
We should have.
Should have talked about pickles or pineapple on pizza. Maybe she would have stuck around.
But anyway, want to thank you guys for taking time out of your guys' schedule to join us. Adam, thank you to you and Gail for coming out on Saturday morning. Shane, thank you for helping set up and hanging out on Saturday and hanging out on Sunday and getting to do a little bit of producing. Shane, how'd that go for you?
There are a few technical difficulties, but we worked through it.
Only if you can get that mouse to fucking work.
Well, I'm gonna get a better than a what did I call it the other day? A 5 and below mouse.
I did actually buy that from the dollar store. I just should have brought mine.
Seriously?
Yes.
I didn't even know they sold that kind of shit there.
Yeah, they sell mouses at the dollar store.
And you get what you buy from there too.
Yeah.
That was it.
It's actually worked pretty fucking good until that show. So Shane jinxed it.
So now, now
Must have.
do they sell mouses or do they sell mice? Which is it?
I think both. Man,
I know the store in Elyria, you can get a mouse for free. It'll crawl up your leg,
why did you have one crawl up your leg?
but I've seen it.
Oh, okay.
Seen
Anyway.
it.
Just go find one of the random abandoned houses. I'm sure there's plenty.
Oh yeah.
I bet there's a lot of them. But anyway, so we're going to start off with Adam. Adam, how was your week? What was your experience? What did you like at the IX Center this year? Did anything out there new catch your eye?
I didn't really, as much as I wanted to. I mean, I walked around a little bit, and that was just more to find people and find the McCalls and go hang out with them. But it wasn't.
By the way, I got my ass reamed out by Sean because you didn't come on and stop over at Pit Road Diecast.
I know. I never got the chance to.
She said, well, instead of you spending 4 hours over to McCall's, you should have fucking came over and seen it in 10 minutes.
Right. Yes.
First thing she said to me on Sunday, not hi, not kiss my ass, not nothing. Fucking
Where's
Adam.
Adam?
What did he do? She goes, well, he promised Bill he was going to stop over and see us. She goes, is he here? I said, no, he fucking left. he was here after the Browns, or he'll be here before the Browns podcast. She's like, oh, yeah, hopefully he comes over today. I walked back over there at the end of the day after you're gone. She's like, yeah, he never came over.
Yeah, well, because Dave didn't tell me this until now. If he'd have told me the day of, so it's your fault.
Now,
see, Shane, everything's my fault. But go ahead, Adam.
See, no, it's your fault and whatnot.
That's one.
Now Bill's stuck with all these Brad K cars that Adam said he was going to buy off of them. He's got
not right. Hey, we're saving for vacation right now, so any extra money is not going anywhere but to the vacation fund.
Vacation? Where are you guys going?
Siesta Key.
Oh yeah, you guys did tell us.
Oh shit!
Going where?
Siesta Key.
What the hell is that?
Florida.
I'll tell you here in a second. So go ahead and tell them, Adam.
Yeah, it's just we're going down with Ryan and Elizabeth, and then Jeremy, Amber, and Dude. We're all doing like a little group trip, and I think the mayor of Naples is going to make an appearance as well and come up and visit. It's about an hour and a half north of Naples, I guess, and kind of like an hour and a half. It's like almost like either an hour and a half or 2 hours in between Tampa and Naples, I guess, from what somebody said. Okay. I've never been there. Ryan and Elizabeth have been there 2 or 3 times. That's where they went for their honeymoon. So, like, they got a rapport and they know where everything's at. So they're kind of like our little tour guides on this trip.
Nice. That's what's up. But Adam, anyway, sorry to cut you off, man, and tell you about Sean. But how was your experience at the IX Center?
It was good. I mean, I enjoyed. I'm glad that Mike and Angel and Sam let us jump on because that was fun. And it seemed like any chance Mike got, he was trying to throw any Michigan jabs or any, just talk shit my way. So that's what made it fun. And it was nice to be behind the scenes on the mic instead of in front of the camera because I've always said I got the voice for radio or the face for radio and the voice for TV.
Still live on there. We were on there.
I know, but it was fun, and talking Browns and giving all my takes about how I hope to God they don't take Abdul Carter and, this and that. So, but no, it was a good time. I mean, I enjoy that time of year because, every year that it comes up because it's, we get to finally get all of us back together since we hadn't been in the same area or same place at the same time since September, wasn't it?
Yep.
But no, it wasn't bad. I had a good time. I just wish we didn't have a douchebag that was across from us because I would have liked to. Because I'm telling you, when Chris Biggins played, we were starting to get a crowd.
Yeah.
Because that lady came out of the kitchen and put the money in their tip jar, and she literally walks up, puts the money in, and as she's walking back, she's dancing to the music, like with the beat as she was walking back. We had about 4 or 5 people videoing as they walked by. And we had people standing and stopping and watching, and because that idiot across the fucking way from us, we could have had him play a couple more. Chris tried to play another song, but he
broke it out again. It was just gonna go for it, and Dave's like, no.
Yeah. So
I definitely would have let Chris play it because
sure.
He was bringing the heat. He did the Johnny Cash song really well, and I seen the people interested. But again, Eric, the guy across from us, I got to know his name, and he ended up being pretty cool and whatever. But still, man, that we are there every year. You know what we do. I understand that this is a big marketing thing for you, but don't go narc on me and tell to Steve that we're over there making a lot of noise. And then when Biggin walks in, first thing Legursky says to me, is he having a full-fledged concert? I said, no, why? He goes, oh, well, Eric's already bitching. I'm like, he's not even fucking back at the booth yet. Because Eric walked in the same time that I did and seen Biggin with his guitar. And he walked he walked behind me to go back and see Biggin or to go see Steve at the desk. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Come on, Eric. It's 3 songs and it's early in the morning. It's not like it's affecting you from talking to somebody.
Yeah, the crowd hasn't officially showed up yet. We're going to do it before it gets too packed.
No, they were still on 237 trying to get in.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, if you dummies would have stayed on 237, that's on you. Take the other way around. I got in and out, no fucking problem. But anyway, yeah, Adam, great job with interviewing Biggin. I know that you and Chris got a report from last time that that he was on the show, and we got some things that we're working on with Chris Biggin. So
same here.
So since we're on the Chris topic, so who gets the bigger rise out of a table, Brad or Chris?
Brad right now, because I've known Brad. Brad takes precedence over everybody.
Okay.
What up, Mike?
Just wanted to make sure.
So yeah, so I mean, it was a great time again at the Piston Power Show. We were.
I think next year what we'll do is, Dave, is we'll smuggle in some chloroform and a rag, and then we'll ask Eric, hey, does this smell like chloroform to you? And we'll just, when Biggins goes to play, we'll just knock his ass out for a couple of hours.
Yeah, I think that I'm going to talk to Steve and see if maybe I can get him moved or he can get moved a couple spots down because.
Or put you in a place where you can play the music and it's not going to piss anybody off.
I think we have a perfect place.
It's a great spot. It's a great spot.
I'm not moving for fucking anybody unless Steve fucking tells me, Dave, you got to move to the other side of the fucking building, which I'd be cool with. But I mean, we got a great spot.
Well, how is it that other radio station down on the other side was able to play music and shit, but we couldn't?
Because the people across from them don't care.
Yeah, it's
a t-shirt shop.
Yeah,
no,
they
it's
get,
Wixie 1260.
They're also getting paid by the hour.
He's saying Rat Fink was across from them.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're also getting paid to be there by the Piston Power Show.
Oh, really?
Gary told me. Gary told me they make money. So
well, if the dude across from us wasn't such a D-bag, just let him play 2 or 3 songs. It's all of 10 minutes.
Well,
it's not that big of a deal.
Chris even walked over and was cool with the dude and said, "Hey, listen, like, I'll give you some shout outs on the mic. I'm only going to be playing 3 songs." And he looks at his phone and goes, "Well, you better hurry up and get it done in 1 song." So then Chris is getting ready to play the second song. And if you look at Chris and look at me at the same time, we're looking at Eric because Eric's over there like, "Are you serious?" And that's when I told Chris, "You got to shut it down." And unfortunate, the people who were watching live didn't get to hear it because we had other things we're going. We should have just plugged it right into my board, which would have been no problem. Sorry to you guys who you didn't get to hear, but
just check my Facebook; it's on there.
Yeah, sorry you guys missed it. If you guys want to see Chris Biggin again, he'll definitely be doing some stuff with us here in the future. He's actually singing the national anthem on April the 26th out at Lorraine Raceway Park. I also got him scheduled to do a few other things out at Lorraine Raceway Park. And we got him at the Doghouse on December the 12th. So make sure if you guys want to see Chris Biggin, then we're your opportunity to come see him. Or
keep your calendar open for June because I'm working on getting him at the Moose Lodge in June.
Well, good. So there's breaking news with Adam and breaking news with me. I know I talked to Adam yesterday about a few things. Maybe we can get some few bands there. Adam said he's got to work with the Moose to, see if the budget is right to get some decent bands there. Not to say the bands that play there ain't decently because I don't know. Adam, who are the bands that play there?
Well, I know
really don't.
Juju's played the VFW in South Abbey, and I know the Larry Moose is just about as big as the VFW on South Abbey.
Yeah, but Bad Juju played outside though.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
No, played inside.
Well, see, the issue we're having right now with having anything at the Moose is if we wanted to have it in the dining hall area where there's like the stage and the dance floor, is something with the licensing for that room. Like we have the bar, obviously. There's something with you got to have like we wanted to do something outside, but you got to have like a liquor license for outside, this and that.
Yep.
But there's something with licensing that they have to do for both of those, for outside and for that other room, because something I don't know. There's just a lot of things we have to work out. But once here in 2 weeks, we get on Thursday the 17th, we get sworn in as the new officers and everything, and then it's going to take a little bit of time to get the board to make approvals and get these things going. But
now, Adam, I would suppose when you get voted in and everything that you guys bring stuff to a table and it's got to be voted on before it's approved, correct?
yes.
Okay.
Well, I find that interesting. Now, again, you didn't exactly say what the issues is as far as the licensing for that dining area.
Yeah, it's a liquor license.
But okay, if that's what it is, it's interesting because as I mentioned before, we've had dart tournaments in there, and the bar is served the liquor and beer stuff while we're playing. So I don't understand.
Well, I think it's because the kegerator thing and the whatever for the draft beer went out in the main bar area.
Yeah.
So they went and took the one that was in that area over there.
Yeah.
In the dining area and brought it over as a holdover until they ordered the new one. They got the new one in and we put the other one back. So I don't know if that was part of it because there was nothing that was in there that could serve draft beer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, hopefully down the road, Adam, gets with me or lets us know in the group chat that we can.
Patience is a virtue, my friend.
That they can have a band there and we'll go from there. I'm pretty sure that the 3
Pushing
bands,
Daisies, Alt 95,
95 and Bad Juju's on the top of it.
And then for
Yeah.
For-
That's up to Adam.
No.
Adam.
That's up to Adam. Yeah.
Yeah, that's up to Adam. I
Yeah.
don't have any comment on that. But anyway, but hopefully
I won't say anything either because I don't want somebody to get unfriended. Oh, wait.
that already happened. Thank you, Adam. But anyway, yeah. So, what else did you like at the Piston Power Show this year, Adam?
I like it. It's cool because I like the. I mean, yes, it is. You know, anything can happen when you're doing a live broadcast, and you do it live or whatever. But it's cool because you see all your friends and all the random people you haven't seen in a while that show up, and they want to have the conversation in the middle of doing the show, and it's like I can't talk right now. Like I could say, hey, shake your hand, whatever, but you can stay and watch, but we could talk after the fact. But it's just I like being around a group of people. It's fun,
Yeah, Shane said to me, he goes, God damn, Dave. He goes, you don't even need to set up over here. Just set yourself a chair up over here. Everybody come see you. I fucking knew. Man,
50. I bet 50.
Well, you figure all the racetrack people are there from
Right,
Lorraine
exactly.
and Painesville, so that helps.
Yeah, I mean, just knowing a lot of people, man, because I mean, for those of you who don't know about that show, it appalls me because that show has been going on, I think they said
years.
Next year is 60, baby.
For
Yeah.
60
Next year is
years.
60.
60 years, and we'll be there. We'll be a part of it again. I mean, for those of you who don't know about that show, I mean, that's been around as long as Chipper's been alive. I mean,
pretty damn close.
Hey, so if we get these, chipper shirts that made up, they're about to get off my lawn. Can we give one to Eric?
yes. And we'll take a picture with it.
I think that'd be a good idea.
But yeah, for
Bitch.
great idea, Adam. But for those of you who don't know about the show, are you guys like lost somewhere?
If you want to see badass cars and there was even a badass motorcycle that was a custom that was fucking sweet.
I'll be honest. I didn't know about the show until 3 years ago.
When I told you,
Honestly. Yeah. I mean, I went to good guys car shows, but I didn't know about that one.
okay. I mean, were you just not into it, Shane, or nobody just like brought it to you?
I just didn't know, I guess.
Sandy's sticking up for her brothers. Sandy, it's been around longer than he's been around.
By just a couple of years.
By the way, I was told by Scott from All Pro Freight to call Chipper by his birth name of Ron because we mentioned Chipper to him, and he's like, "Huh?" It's like I don't know him as that. I know him as Ron. So,
Yeah, see, that's the thing. All we know him as is Chipper. Like when people say Ron,
Yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck are they talking about? Oh,
Well, as soon as he said that, I'm like, yeah, I already knew that was his name. But he's like, I don't know him as Chipper. He introduced himself to me as Ron.
Well,
I'm
that's because it's a work thing. So I kind of
that's what I said. It's probably because he's at work. He goes, yeah. He goes, but I've never known his name to be Chipper. He goes, well, why is his name Chipper? I said, you'll have to ask him, and he'll tell you the story.
And somehow Jason Bennett found out what my real first name is. I'm like, oh shit.
yeah, that was the worst thing that could have happened for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, all right, we'll go to Shane next. Shane, favorite part or favorite memory of the
What
show
I'll
this
say
year?
is this year I actually walked around a little bit more than I have the last 2 years. And dude, it's huge. Like it's like downstairs even, and just like the the best car for me was probably the Slimer Challenger.
Yeah,
I
with
don't
the
know if you guys saw
Ghostbusters
that.
playing in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty slick. I mean, I love all the old cars. I love seeing the box style body Chevy pickup from like the late 70s.
Square body.
It's like that's one of my like dream cars. I don't know if it was the exact year, but I saw a Chevelle Nova Super Sport, which my dad had when he was younger. So I mean that was cool too. But overall, just seeing all the people and meeting people and whatnot it's a grand time. It's a long weekend, dude, but it's awesome.
Well, the one thing I will say too is I know you guys probably saw it because we had to pass it up coming over to our booth. Is Gil had a little bit of a nostalgia, and she made her think of her dad because there was a Challenger that was purple, just like the one her dad had. So that kind of she was happy to see that, and Piper was asking a bunch of questions, and that was a nice little tidbit for Piper that for a grandfather, a grandfather that she never got to meet. So But yeah, it was cool to see that because Gail was just like, it's almost like the exact same color. So I thought that was pretty cool for her.
So, Adam, I take
Nice.
it this year you guys had the opportunity to walk around a little bit more. You and Gail were
Yeah,
last
yeah,
year.
we did. No, because every time I do the show, it's like I got to leave right after to go pick her up from work usually, and that's why I like having it at the end. If it's the last Saturday of the month, that's her Saturdays off, so that works out perfect.
Yeah. I think it is the last Saturday of the month next.
So 27th through the 29th, I think.
That should be around. Yeah,
Next
that
year.
should be that'll be good. So that'll be her Saturday off again.
So that was cool seeing Gail and having her there and having Piper there and just having everybody there, man. I mean, people don't know how much hard work that is to set that up. I mean, it's really not hard. Shane has seen it the last 2 years, but it is kind of hard to make sure, you got sound and everything that's there, and you got everything that's all set up and ready to go for people. And we do it on Wednesday because it's a long fucking weekend. We don't want to do it on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I mean, shit, I was there Friday at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Well, the show actually starts on the Friday, doesn't it?
Yeah, it starts at 9 now.
Yeah.
It used to start at 3 o'clock on Saturday. Now they moved the time forward to 9 because they get all the schools and they use it as a
Learning.
trip, which I'm kind of
odd.
I'm kind of disappointed in that because over the last couple of years, you've seen less and less and less schools, and also you've seen less and less little kids. I don't know if they're taking like the little kids aspect out about it. I don't know. I mean, I've seen only one dirt.
Well, it depends too. A lot of them are on spring break too.
That's got a, yeah. I mean, now that you say that, Adam, that may have a lot to do with it. But I remember over the last couple of years, there was a bunch of little kids because there was things for them to do there. I think that the only thing that they had to do there this year was just play over there in that little Tonka sand pit that they had over there by the monster truck. Speaking, did you guys get to see that monster truck that you ride along in? So you guys want to know something that's going to happen?
Phil.
Phil was on it.
Phil actually got an invite by Kevin Milletti, who owns that truck, to drive that truck around their parking lot once the motor gets put in it.
Oh my goodness.
That might be the worst thing he could ever
That's
do.
like must-see TV.
Oh, you definitely know I'm going to be there fucking video recording.
And hopefully he stipulated it no Long Island iced teas.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. He told him that. So Phil's going to get that done, I would say midsummer. So we'll take. Who the fuck is messaging me on Messenger? Jesus Christ, they know I'm doing
Turn her down.
You're so damn popular, Dave. Put it on
Jesus
Do Not
Christ.
Disturb or something.
I put it on Do Not Disturb, but go ahead.
Oh, not that it matters because I know there's a bad juju show tonight. But
You're assuming I'm going.
I don't have to. I don't have to assume.
Right?
I got a dollar says I'm not there.
Okay, I got $1 and I'll raise you $5 that you go, or you even think about going.
I'll even throw in another
I
five.
thought about going. That doesn't mean I am.
You have a chip. You have a chip inserted into Chad's penis, so everywhere he goes, you know exactly where he's going to be.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Tracking device.
Hashtag chatty daddy.
Yeah, you don't have that sign for nothing. You ain't the fucking VIP for nothing.
But
Well, I got the
Invite-
treatment last Saturday.
invite is out there. Since Gail's birthday was yesterday, we are going to celebrate tonight at the Moose for trivia night because her nephew Austin, I am paying to babysit Piper and play our DD. So
You got a fucking babysitter for Piper?
yes,
Are you
believe
guys
it or not.
Wait a minute.
What the fuck?
Wait a minute. So we're doing 2 weeks of celebrating her birthday?
What do you mean 2 weeks? No, you did it last week because you were there last week. You weren't gonna, you hadn't decided if you were coming this week or not.
Oh, had I known you guys were going to be doing it, celebrating it tonight, I wouldn't have bought her 4 or 5 Washington apples last Friday.
So
What do you mean 4 Washington apple drinks because she said they were too goddamn big. She couldn't do them as a shot.
Adam, what time is that happening?
Starts at 7.
Okay. Maybe we can swing in there for a minute or two because we're going to the doghouse to go see.
Oh, and just for the record, since I know you guys are big on it, so the one bartender, Susan, she's cool as shit. Susan and Cindy are the ones on Friday nights. She remembered it was Gail's birthday, so as soon as I walked up, she bought Gail's rum and Coke, or whatever, and then Gail went up to get a drink later, and she gave Gail a white tea shot.
That was a white tea.
Yeah, what is a white tea?
Don't know, but Gail
Vodka.
said it was fucking delicious. She
Oh,
liked it.
Then we're gonna get Gail a green tea shot.
Whatever.
Made with vodka, by the way.
Okay.
Hey, Gene's in the house. We'll get to see Gene and Michelle later on this evening over at the doghouse.
Mean Gene.
If you guys have not heard yet, Pushing Daisies is going to be there. It's our first show. And like, Shane, when did we go to LaPorte? What was that, December?
December 14th, bro.
December 14th. So
He actually knows the date.
He does.
Good Lord.
That's the country fried steak story.
Yeah.
Speaking of country fried steak, we got the story from last weekend out at breakfast, Shane. How did that go when Aaron ordered the country fried steak? Tell them that story.
I as soon as she ordered it, I immediately started laughing out loud. And everybody
She's probably looking at you like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, yeah, she did. And Shane had to get into the story. But hey, at Canaries, our service was great. How was your guys' service out at Hazel's, Adam?
Fuck off. Don't even go there.
Fuck off.
It was ass.
Well, that's why you chose to go there, and we went to Canaries.
No, we chose to go to Hazel's because it's 10 minutes from our house.
And it's 5 more minutes down the road to Canaries. It is
because normally we get great service.
It's 5 minutes from the IX Center to Canaries.
So it's 5 minutes from
Further.
Hazel's to the IX Center.
From the IX Center to Canaries is 5 minutes.
Okay, but how far is it from Elyria / North Ridgeville to?
It took us 20 minutes.
But anyways, the service there was ass. Took us a half hour
That's
to
what
get
you get for going
pancakes,
there.
eggs, and
Service was ass, and I've never in my life had pancakes that had no fucking flavor.
Well, who was the cook? Was it Sean Painter?
Probably. I know he was there.
There you go. That's why you don't go to Hazel's. Well, at least.
Well, when
the
they
last
had
time I was there, it was decent.
Yeah.
when they had the sisters and that, it was fine. But apparently, they don't longer work there. Rita and Frida.
Yeah, Rita and Frida.
Well, that's interesting that you say that you have bad things to say about Hazel, since you and Clifton always met there with no problem. You never complained about it, but now all of a sudden,
No, he's just jealous because we didn't go join them. Because we split up, we did our own thing, and then him and Shane did their own thing. That's why he's giving you shit for it.
We wanted to come together.
Yeah, but somebody.
Right.
Watch how you say that. That doesn't sound good, bro.
Happen.
This isn't a
Oh,
circle
hey.
jerk.
Chipper
We
didn't
ain't
want
playing
that.
Soggy Biscuit.
But anyway, Shane, how you didn't get to finish your story? So how was your?
He never does.
right? Finish
Yeah,
the story.
We got the shirts to prove it.
Correct. Overall, the weekend was fabulous. It was long. The power show was amazing. I went and saw Bad Juju. We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah. Let's talk about that for a second.
Why?
Let's talk. Let's
Tim's
talk.
got two.
Yeah.
What
Tim,
up, Tim?
What's up, Tim? We miss you, man. We got to get you back out. We're going to be going to Jones's Bones Barbecue here in a couple weeks.
Oh, they said he's not allowed back. He ate two. No, I'm just kidding.
We know one person on the show that going up
let
there.
me say this. Shout out to Jones Bones for Krista came over, gave Adam a hug, and gave me a hug. And not that I don't know her, because I do know her, but I haven't seen her since we were there. So like that's awesome. They're fucking good
Krista and
people.
Brian are two of the most awesome people ever.
Awesome fucking people.
And not only are they awesome, the restaurant is awesome because they are Lorain County's #1 barbecue and also Cuyahoga County's
How
#1.
do they do that?
Well,
Hey,
I don't
they
know.
were on Fox 8 again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were on good
Moss
day,
Man.
Good Day Cleveland. I talked
We
to
love
Brian.
you, Chip.
Yeah, I talked to Brian after that. He said it was a great experience. They're going to be doing some more stuff with them. And
Well, I like how if you notice when you watch it, they screwed it up, and when they put their names up, they had them
Right.
switched.
They had them switched. Yeah, for sure.
So again, Shane, thank you for coming out on Wednesday and helping set up and get
Always.
everything taken care of. And thanks to Papa BG and Aaron for sticking around. Aaron was
Oh,
there.
Thanks to Dave and Aaron for getting Piper ice cream, since Dave's an asshole. No, let me.
We're going to hear on this story. Tell the story, Adam. Go ahead.
So obviously, we all know that everything at the IX Center is fucking overpriced. We know this.
Correct.
Like,
Correct.
what was it? A full pizza was
yeah, they're at a show.
$48.
You're at a show.
Full pizza is $48. Italian sausage sandwich was $12. They charge like $6 for a bottle of water.
$4 at the sausage place. It was for the bottle of water was $4. Either way, it's still expensive. So obviously they had a snow cone truck. So we get our drinks or whatever, because that was like $18 for 2 drinks, but you get refills for like $4 or $5 or something. So it kind of works out because it was a big ass cup. But so she sees the snow cone truck. She obviously wants one of those. Gail tells her no. So all day long, she's been saying she wants. And Gail's like, I told you, you're not getting anything because it's too fucking expensive. So sure enough, she sees the ice cream stand. She goes, I want ice cream. Speak of the devil. She knows I'm talking about it. Look, her ears were ringing. She come walking in. And so I tell her no. And as we come walking, and Gail tells her no, so we come walking around the corner from the bathroom, and there's fucking Dave eating a goddamn ice cream cone.
Yeah.
And so she looks at me like, but Dave's got one. I'm like, well, okay, I'm not Dave's dad. I can't tell him no. And then Aaron ended up giving her $5 and told her to go get some ice cream. So she got her ice cream cone. She was happy.
Hey, listen, you see what Timbuktu said? Let me find out you ain't treating
No, but like Sandy said, you know, he did take her to Sweeties, so that's better.
Yeah, I mean, I would have bought her ice cream if I had the opportunity to step away, and I was going to buy her ice cream, but Adam said no, and then Gail or Piper comes over to me and goes, you know, you're buying me ice cream. I said, who told you that? She was like, my dad. I'm looking at him. I'm like, are you serious? She's like, yeah.
Didn't I tell you that Dave was buying you ice cream? Well, he didn't. Aaron did.
Probably gave Aaron those sad puppy dog eyes. Go, what's some ice cream?
I think Aaron just reached in her pocket and gave her the $5.
It was probably one of more of those things like, here's $5. Shut the fuck up and go on. Go.
Yeah, but all in all, man, it was a fun weekend. Besides
a lot of shit talking and a lot of laughter. You know, that's what that's good for the soul.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's not talk about Friday though. Friday was
we all heard about it.
We're not.
Friday was a shit show. Not on my part, but on other people's part. But that's for another day, another time. But Chipper, we didn't get into you, man. How was your week? How was your experience at the Piston Power Show? I know you got to interview one of your idols, Bill from Pit Road Diecast.
I always love going to the show because I love looking at the old classic cars the way they were back when they built them.
So when you were like 2 years old,
Something like that. I mean, I just love the way they look back when they built them. I don't need to see these, newer cars with the mufflers and the chrome in the engine compartments and stuff like that. Those aren't muscle cars to me. The classic cars like this that are my age or older, the way that they were built, I always love seeing them. The Chevy, Chevy Chevelle SS, Camaros, old school Dodge Chargers, stuff like that. I just get a kick out of the way they look back when they were made. I don't need, all this other stuff like the newer cars that they have out there with chrome and these big mufflers that sound like they're farting and stuff like that. But yeah, I just love looking at the classic cars the way they were meant to be made and the way they were built. Going on now 60 years, like I'm like, God damn, some of these cars are 60 years old and they look this good.
Well, they got a lot of money into them cars.
Oh, sure.
A lot.
Oh, yeah. I know a friend that had a Cutlass that he put immense amount of money in, and he's looking to sell it for like $75,000. So yeah.
Joe must have left.
Yeah.
I think he froze up.
Oh, long-lasting cars, not fiberglass like now. Yeah, that's what Sandy says. But yeah, did you actually get a chance to walk around, Chipper, and one car caught your eye?
Yeah, no one car in particular. Just love looking at the old classic muscle cars, the way they were built.
What's your favorite car?
My favorite.
If you had a dream car,
dream car.
I actually have two.
Okay, so
it's like the 68 or 69 Camaro, like the body style like the Camaros that are out nowadays. I love that body style of Camaro, or 69 or 70 Chevelle SS. My buddy had a 70 Chevelle SS way back in the day. It had a Corvette engine in it and all that stuff. It was just so cool to ride in that car. So, and the other thing that I really loved about Saturday is not only interviewing Bill, but before when I went over to their tables where they were set up, I got to talk to Sean to see how she was doing in her process, shall we say. And then after interviewing Bill and I talked for at least another half hour, 45 minutes, just about stuff, personal stuff and whatnot. And
that's three.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm wearing on you guys.
just talking to Sean beforehand, see what obviously, that whole thing went, and talking to Bill about what he's going through, and him having a few minutes just to let loose for a couple minutes, me and him talking, and then he and I talking about personal stuff. For me, it really was a good thing. I mean, I'm not trying to bring the show down. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, that was like the second best thing for me, was to talk to Sean beforehand, and then talking to Bill afterwards with all the shit that they've gone through over the last year, and Bill is still going through. So,
Well, I'm glad you had fun, Chip. Are you trying any new food this week that you want to talk about, or did you cook anything?
I didn't cook anything this week, but I did go to Raising Cane's. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yep.
So let's see his opinion on this, because I
Yep.
have my own opinion. But go ahead, Chipper.
It was
Go
okay.
ahead.
It was okay. I mean, I got the 6-piece meal. It's like $17. I'm like, geez, I just wanted 6 chicken tenders, not the whole chicken.
Did you get fries with it?
Yeah, fries, coleslaw, the Texas toast.
Did you
pop.
get the sauce with it too?
Yeah.
What did you think of their sauce?
It's okay. It's okay.
See, I'm a Raising Cane's fan, but it's not my number one go-to. If it's an area or I'm in a mood for it, I have to be in a mood for it to go get it. I've had good experiences there and I've had bad, so it's 50-50 to me. But I think you have to get it fresh when you go there, because if it's been sitting there for a while, it just doesn't have the same impactful taste that it has. Just like Chick-fil-A, you have to get it fresh. Just like the BK chicken sandwich, you have to get that fresh. And make sure you get it with no lettuce, right, Shane?
Facts. Add cheese.
And
Yeah,
it never ceases to amaze me the time the Chick-fil-A drive-through lines are always packed no matter the time of day. It's like, Jesus, I mean, it's just a chicken sandwich or chicken nuggets. I mean, what is the big deal waiting like 20 minutes in line for chicken?
Well, Angel says Raising Cane's
all-
tastes water. He says Popeyes is spot on. Y'all go
I
there.
love Popeyes, but we just don't have one anywhere around here except for North Olmsted.
Amherst
Amherst got a Popeyes.
Where's it at?
in the Turnpike Plaza.
Oh,
No,
I mean,
you take the road that's right there by the bridge and go all the way back, and there's a parking lot, and you can walk in and go get it.
oh, see, there's actually an access road.
Yeah, right next to Mike Bass. Mike Bass.
Mullinax.
Mullinax. Right next to. There's an access road.
Yeah,
Right there.
I never knew you can actually
Yeah.
drive on it to get back there.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And there's actually, when you go around, there's a
Is
parking
it
lot.
storming there, Adam? Is that why the power went?
No, I don't know what happened, because he's standing next to me and the light flickered, like went off and came back on. And then all of a sudden everything on here just went, and it had no internet connection, no nothing. So it could be an accident.
Might be the
I don't
Ghost
know.
Producer's Pass.
Did you check on the squirrel running in the cage?
No. I think Ivy got him, probably ate him.
But anyway, what's your opinion on or did you try anything new this week, Adam, food wise?
Not that I can think of offhand. I mean, it's not that I tried anything new. We've made it, but Gail makes. She went out. She did a Walmart order, and she got some meatballs or whatever, and then she got some marinara. So what you do is you put the meatballs and the marinara in a crock pot. You make your garlic bread, Texas toast, whatever you prefer. You bake, and what you do is you bake the garlic bread to a certain point, and then you get it to where you take the meatballs, put them on the garlic bread with a piece of provolone cheese over top of it, put it back in the oven, bake it. There's your dinner. Shit is fucking phenomenal.
Well, when are you inviting us over for dinner, Adam? When's Gail doing that easy little baked fucking thing? Maybe we'll have a little cookout at your house on your little deck, and she can make that.
He's got to get the grill top thing situated.
Yeah. See, now Zolt says that, which is good to see him on, paying and watching. Thank you for tuning in. Said that about a dozen times getting Popeyes, they've never gotten his order right. See, that's not a good thing. You have one fucking job. How do you fuck it up?
Right.
I honestly, I don't know how these people are screwing up orders and getting your orders wrong, because when you specifically ask for no lettuce, and Shane, I think I sent you the snap about it.
I saw the video. Yep.
12 at night, coming home, I wanted a chicken sandwich fresh. I specifically told them I want it fresh, no lettuce. They put it on the receipt. I get home and I asked her in the drive-thru. I said, "There's no lettuce on that, right?" She goes, "Nope." I open up the sandwich. There's freaking lettuce on it. The receipt says no lettuce. I tell her no lettuce. How do you still screw that up? I don't know. I don't know, paying attention or whatever, but you still screwed it up. And again, I'll be back there because I like the chicken sandwiches. We may complain about the stuff, but we'll go back.
I can see it now. Dave's going to be on the news where they fuck up his order and he's checking it before he leaves, and they fuck it up. They close the window and he's got lettuce on it. He just takes it and sticks it to the window like, I said no lettuce.
I think that's what I'm going to do next time, man, because it's simple. It's the simple things in life.
Or if they put the pickles on your sandwich, you don't want, which I know some of you guys like them, but like I don't. You just take them and you throw the two pickles, like what was it, Billy Madison? You throw them up against the window and you have a race to see who can win. Like I asked for no pickle.
Angel, where do you go? Because I'll stop McDonald's line to get fresh fries and fresh nuggets. I'll tell them I want no salt on the fries, and then ask them for salt packets.
That's how we used to do it with Burger King when they had their spicy nuggets. You tell them you wanted them fresh. They were 10 times better when they were fresh than they were like they'd been sitting there for a minute.
Yeah, and then you tell them you want fresh nuggets. They got to make them fresh for you. It says right on their sign. If you look at it at the very bottom, like I think I shared it with Adam, the $10.99 deal where it's fries and 20 piece for $10.99. It says right on the bottom of their sign below that if you want it fresh, just ask, they'll make it. So at least that's the one in 611 does. I don't know.
So you're that asshole that when you pull into McDonald's, you were the first car in line. There's like 8 behind you because everybody's waiting for their food.
Adam, no, I don't do that. They'll make you pull around or pull into a parking spot and wait for it. And I'll check it when they bring it out to the car because I'm not getting old nuggets. Old nuggets with their barbecue sauce is not good. Their barbecue sauce is really good with fresh nuggets. And again, if you want fresh fries, just ask them fries.
Well, it's funny we bring this up because we went to the one on Lorraine Road over here and we got told to pull up. And I should have known, and I didn't.
Mike coming at me with all the barrels stocked today. All of them. Oh, Mike's still waiting for my call, but go ahead, Mike. I love you.
So the car in front of us gets her order. She checks it, and all of a sudden she gets out and she goes, and she's bitching. She goes, these motherfuckers. She goes, they make you pull up and they still fuck up your order. So, and I think that was the day that I didn't check it, and I should have known because she did. We get home and I think I got 2 double cheeseburgers or something. I got something simple. I get home and it was 2 single cheeseburgers.
How pissed were you?
I'm like, how do you fuck this up?
Oh, Adam, by the way, I got to ask you, did you pick Gail up last Sunday?
No, I did not. That's why you didn't get a video.
Oh, okay. I was like, did he forget about sending me the video?
No, you said if I had to pick her up to send you the video, and I didn't, so I didn't have to send it.
Well, good. I'm glad you didn't because you said, I ain't fucking picking her up.
Touche.
We did one more thing.
Go ahead.
We did go to the Foundry last night in Lyria.
What's the burger of the month?
I seen you posting a bunch of stuff about their.
It's a something of fig something, and then the pizza is a Caribbean Queen, which has pineapple on it. I'm like, there's no way in hell I'm eating that pizza because it's got pineapple. Pineapple it does not belong on pizza.
It's unsacred.
Anyway, so. The burger of the week, the sandwich for just the weekend is a ghost pepper Philly steak sandwich.
Wait a minute, say that again.
Ghost pepper Philly cheesesteak sandwich.
How was that?
Ooh.
So when I ordered it, the manager, I don't know if you guys have been there, but the guy with the glasses, bald guy. So he brings out, he says, "Did you order this?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "You got to let me know what you think." I'm like, "Okay." He goes, "I love hot food." I'm like, "I do too. The hotter, the better." He goes, "But I tried it when the chef came out with this, and he made the sauce or whatever that's on." He says, "I didn't think it'd be." Yeah,
he's on fire today.
So yeah, he says, "Let me know what you think of it, because for me it's not hot. I love hot food." I'm like, "For me, it's hotter the better." So I ate it. I had the sandwich. The sandwich is good.
Oh, and then,
but where's the heat? I mean,
so the ghost pepper is not ghosting enough.
No, not for me, anyways.
So yeah, let me get that ghost pepper Philly cheesesteak without the ghost
pepper. Actually, the ghost pepper ghosted you.
I mean, you can kind of smell the ghost pepper when you bring it out, but as far as any kind of heat or kick to it, and the guy told me to tell him what I thought of it. So after we cashed out, I told him, I said, "Look, There was nothing to it. I mean, to the average Joe, maybe a little kick to it, but there's nothing to it. So, but it was a good sandwich overall. I other than that,
What did Char have?
she had crab cakes and
Wait a minute. Crab cakes? Were they the breaded crab cakes?
I guess that, I don't know. Isn't that the only way you make crab cakes? Is breaded?
I've seen them cooked.
Not breaded.
Yes, I've seen them not breaded.
Well, I know you could take crab cakes and make them in a like sauce. They look like sausage patties or whatever, and just put them on a skillet or whatever. So
I see. That's how I have
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I
That
had them
and
like
she had the tuna wontons because it's being
Wonton.
Friday. It was seafood, so
Char is a seafood fanatic, ain't she?
she does like her seafood. Yeah, she likes her
I
salmon.
like seafood too. You guys ever
Salmon.
Salmon.
Salmon. Have you guys ever heard of the Blue Heron?
Yeah,
They do
The restaurant.
yeah, down in Medina.
Yeah, they do all you can eat crab legs, I think it is, on Wednesdays or Thursdays during the summertime between 5 p.m. and close for like $17.99. And I heard it's well worth it because they can just keep coming. I've never had crab legs. I want to try it, but I love seafood.
The
I
only
love seafood.
the only seafood that I'll eat is fried shrimp.
Fried shrimp is good. You won't eat the shrimp that's not breaded?
No,
No shrimp cocktail.
no. I do love the cocktail sauce. Oh, the cocktail sauce is phenomenal. I love cocktail
How do you
sauce.
make
Put that on if you don't dip shrimp in it.
I just buy the jar. I don't make it. It's whatever that.
No, I know,
Heinz
but what do you put on it?
What's that?
What do you use it with?
Cocktail sauce? Well, every once in a while, if we go someplace and we get fried shrimp, I'll get the cocktail sauce. But other than that,
okay, I got
but
you.
other than that, yeah, I don't make it at home or anything.
You know who's got a very underrated shrimp basket? Is
Doghouse.
Doghouse. Yes, and so does Culver's. Culver's has a very underrated.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Never been.
How was the mooses?
The Moose's was pretty good. I like their cocktail sauce. Their cocktail sauce.
Did you get all 21 pieces, or did you only get 20?
Adam said he made sure he counted that. I got
Well, if I would have dropped it, I still would have picked it up and put it back on your plate.
that would have been funny, and then tell me about it after I ate it. I'd have laughed. I ain't fucking worried about it. But yeah, so I mean,
Hey, I got two things.
go ahead.
Two. Good morning to Heather. I don't know if we acknowledged her for being in here.
It's Heather, but
Secondly-
no.
Secondly, it's not a new food, but it's my hot snack right now. Dots rolled pretzel rods. They're like about yay big, seasoned. The red bag, if you know what I'm
I
talking
love
about.
Dots
The
pretzels.
honey mustard and onion.
Wait a minute.
No,
Shane,
it's
you
a
gotta
red
send-
bag with seasoning.
Yeah, love them.
You got to
I
send.
love them.
You got to send me a picture of that because I want to try it.
I know it's not Lawson's, but you dip it in chip dip, bro. It's life changing. Life changing.
I love the Dots. The red bag. My office bought a big box with the snack packs. You know, the little bag.
Yeah.
So good. Oh, they're so good.
Angela said,
I don't know what's in that seasoning, but it's fire.
Correct. It's like a buttery type of seasoning.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Shane,
Oh.
Shane, send me a picture of that. I'll try that
Right now?
No, I'm just
Or
saying.
on
After
break.
the show. I'm break or whatever.
Just showing our fucking food.
No,
corner.
when you see him at Doghouse later at Pushing Daisies.
Listen. If he's coming out this way, he is not going to the doghouse. You know exactly where he's going.
Why are we making this? We're done with this.
So yeah, with Shane knows this the food thing.
Anyway, I made goulash again this past week.
Oh shit.
Ground beef goulash.
It
Love
turned out good.
Aaron eat it?
She did. She absolutely loved it.
One of the
She's still here.
one of the easiest one pot dishes to make.
Yeah, I went back to the conversation me and Chipper had about doing it in a crock pot or doing it on the stove because Erin said that her mom normally does it on the stove, and I tried some on the stove. I didn't like that one too much. I did it in the crock pot.
I wouldn't necessarily do it in the crock pot, but you know, if your time constraints or whatever, fine. But yeah, it only takes maybe like a whole half hour to make it in the pot on the stove.
Sam, if you think that's a 10 out of a 10, hit up Jones's Bones in Columbia Station. That'll be a 10 or a 20 out of 20.
What's he talking about?
Old Carolina.
barbecue.
Oh, I've heard about it. And there's one
It's
in Rocky
good.
River.
I won't hate on it, but I mean, I still think Jones Bones is probably the best I've had in a while.
Let me ask you guys this question.
Shameless plug.
We'll get back to Chipper here in a second about your pineapple on pizza. Chipper, is it that you've had it and didn't like it, or you just don't like the combination on there? And you've never tried it?
Is it about
that-
pineapple on pizza?
Yes. Have you tried it on
Yes.
pizza before? Okay.
Yeah, the was it the ham and what do they call Hawaiian pizzas?
Yeah.
Shark gets it every once in a while, and I've
God
had.
damn, Gene, you made some stuffed cabbage. I want some of that.
Oh,
Stuffed
cabbage. Now is it called? No, okay. Now are they? Is it stuffed cabbage or is it cabbage rolls? Which is it?
Either one. There's two different things. I thought.
Are they different?
No.
What up, Willie, in the house?
Willie, what did he say what for?
He didn't explain.
But are they different? Are cabbage rolls different than stuffed cabbage?
No.
I
don't
wouldn't
they are.
think.
Do you think
I
they
Or
are?
pigs in a blanket. Ain't that
That's what I call it, but I called it that, and Aaron was like, "What is that? Like the little hot dogs with the
bun
yeah
wrapped around it?
mini
Oh,
corn dogs?
pineapple has no place on pizza."
Correct.
Willie, you're un-American.
He's
No.
so right. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Ask Willie about the time John Quinn tried to get fucking.
I heard the
pineapple.
story and seen the video. Heard the story and seen the video.
so are cabbage roll is stuffed cabbage different than cabbage rolls?
I
She
don't
says it's
think
all
so.
the same.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Okay.
Gene, no to what? No, I can't have none of it, or no, you don't like pineapple on pizza.
No pineapple on pizza.
But like Mike said, Hoot and Holler is good. If I'm not mistaken, that's the one that's a little food truck at that marathon.
Oh my goodness.
Love it,
I
Mike.
cannot be friends with Mike anymore.
Why?
He just
Uncultured
said pineapple
swine.
ass on pizza.
He said uncultured swine.
Yeah,
well.
that too.
Yeah, Mike,
Okay.
you must have
This
had
might-
a bad experience. Oh, wait, we got to stop. The golden flagger is on, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it.
What would you say would be your favorite pizza topping?
Oh,
Okay, that all depends on what kind of mood I'm in. So, like,
If you're on your period or not?
no, like Sunday, I wanted a Pizza Hut pizza, so me and Aaron ordered a pizza.
Don't get Willie started on that.
We ordered a pizza with the works, not the works, the Meat Lovers pizza deep dish. That's my favorite at Pizza Hut. But I like pineapple on pizza, the Hawaiian pizza, but it depends on where it's from. If it's from certain spots, I don't go there. Like I love the one from Sambino's. I love the one from when Donato's had it. Them the only two I really like. Now I don't get them from Marco's because they're not as good.
I don't like Marco's.
Marco's big square deal pizza is pretty good.
Can't do Marco's.
Mhm.
I can't do East Chicago.
East of Chicago taco pizza is legit.
Now you got Mike talking shit.
And I haven't had pizza in forever.
Thank you, Mike.
Dave, I guess Dave, we're the outcasts.
It's all right. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you this right now because you said Pizza Hut. Willie will straight up tell you to take a drive down to Oberon Elyria Road and go scoop you out of there it is right there. You might as well go out to a garbage dump and eat a pizza out of there. He will tell you to go to the landfill and scoop you anything out of the ground and eat that because that's about the same as Pizza Hut.
Well, that depends on which Pizza Hut you go to, Adam.
No, it does not to him. He said every Pizza Hut's the same.
Give me Lorenzo's or Danny Boy's anytime.
Danny Boy's is really good.
Lorenzo's is okay, and the only reason why I say it's okay because when I was working in Oberlin, we had it every day. Like that's what they brought
Okay.
for us.
Yeah.
Every day we're.
I get it. You get burned out at it.
Yeah,
I get it.
It's good the first time,
Yep.
but then once you have it 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think we had it like 40 times when I was out there working. I'm like, Jesus Christ, can't you guys buy anything else? They're like, nope, we get a discount on it. Well, that explains it.
I think Angelo's is overrated. I had it once just to try it. I think it's
So he
overrated.
told you, Dave, all Pizza Huts. Jeremy
Mike-
live from work.
Mark,
Mike is right though. Pizza Hut used to be really good back in the day. He's right.
When they had the buffets, they were the shit. They still do it, but they're not as like they used to be.
They still have
Adam,
buffet.
you don't like Pizza Hut?
I get their cheese sticks. That's about the
they were
only thing I
really
get from
good
there.
when I used to read a book a month and get a small personal pan pepperoni.
They still do that.
Yeah. Adam, me, you, and Gil went there recently, right? Within the last
That was
year?
about 2 years ago.
It's been that long? Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah, the one on Broad Street.
yeah, the pizza wasn't bad, but I mean it depends on where you go get it at. Like, I don't even think there's any more East of Chicago's around here.
Yeah,
or
there
Papa
is.
John's. Is there a Papa John's around here? Yes. There's one in
Papa John's Chestnut Commons.
Yeah. Okay.
Ugh.
You don't like them?
I won't go over to Chestnut Commons.
So what's your favorite topping on a pizza? Hey, look, we're going to go to break in 3 minutes, but we'll save Shane and Adam for after the break. Go ahead, Chipper.
Mike, I don't have season tickets to the captain, so I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't do one topping. I can't for some reason. I just can't do
Okay,
one
so
topping.
if,
So
if you're ordering a pizza, what do you get?
My go-to is sausage, onion, and banana peppers.
Oh, I don't like onions on pizza, but the other two
I
combinations.
prefer the red onions, but sausage, onion, and the banana peppers.
I think we need to get Jeremy to open up a fucking Steel 38 bar or Steel 38 pizza shop. We need that. We need that.
He's on. He just heard
it's
you.
the Crushers, Mike, not the captains.
And who are the captains?
Lake County.
East Lake.
I know.
The Lake County captain.
Banana peppers, yes. Banana peppers also. I don't know if you guys may not eat this, but do you guys put banana peppers on your Philly cheesesteak?
Yes.
I mean, I don't get Philly cheesesteaks that often, but I guess.
Have you ate at Penn Station?
No.
You've never done Penn Station?
No. Oh no, we did. The one time we went to the tattoo place in Parma.
Another reason Rachel was un-American.
She hates banana peppers. How do you hate?
She doesn't like anything.
Gosh.
I don't like any kind of peppers.
No,
Mike-
she likes
Mike says
pickles.
pepperoni.
She likes fucking
Pepperoni.
pickles.
Mike says pepperoni, bacon, and extra cheese. Some fresh garlic doesn't hurt neither.
No, I can
That's
bacon
a
too.
good pizza,
I
Mike.
like that combination.
Yeah, it is a
Yeah.
good combination. Depends on where you get it from, though. Like again, like where are you getting these pizzas from? What do you think?
I mean, if you can go to a
I'll
place,
open a red line pizza and I'll run it.
if you can go to a place that
All right,
give you,
Jeremy. As long as you bring the pickled pizza back.
if you can go to a place that has like flavored crust, I like that too. Get like Cajun
Flavored
flavor.
crust.
Yeah,
Hungry Howie's?
yeah, like Cajun.
Oh, dude! Wait
Yes.
a minute. Hungry Howie's is like my description of Willie's to Pizza Hut. Hungry Howie's is nasty as hell.
But there are other places, and don't ask me where, but there are other places that will offer like flavored crust, like sesame seed or Cajun or Parmesan cheese.
Romeo's.
Is it Romeo's?
I think they
Probably
do a couple of
Romeo's.
different ones.
Okay.
Sandy says smash pizza in North Ridgeville is good.
Yes, that is very good.
So does that
It's
mean
expensive as all hell, but
Yeah, that's the only problem. They are very expensive.
does that mean that you're going to be inviting us over for smash pizza? All of us?
well, she lives just around the corner.
See, Willie's right. That's the one pizza place I miss too. Now that we live in Ridgeville, they used to have one. Is Geppetto's.
Oh yeah,
You guys like Geppetto's pizza?
I love Geppetto's back in the
There
day.
used to be one right
False,
down here.
Rachel. That's false.
There used to be
Yeah.
one right down
Yeah.
here. I'm not a fan of Geppetto's.
And then when they used to be,
Jeremy said he's got you on the pickle pizza if you open the Red Line Pizza business.
I think he should just make it at his house.
Right?
used to love Geppetto's. What was
You know
it?
who's going to end up making it? He's going to end up putting Dude to work. The kid makes enough on stickers, and then he's going to be making pizzas now.
Hey, that's all right. Hey, by the way, give Dude kudos, man. Kudos to Dude. I ordered them stickers about 2 weeks ago. He took his time. They turned out perfect. I like them, man. Dude.
I do, Mike. I remember it.
Dude, thank you.
Rascal House was good.
Yeah.
Rascal House was good too. I give you that.
Yeah, Uncle Alex used to be the best in the county, but now you can't even get a fucking them thing that delivered. You order it today, you might get it by the weekend.
I had Uncle Al's when they did the pizza tour of Lorraine or Elyria or whatever the hell it was, and I was not a fan because it was they used to be over by Chestnut Commons. Now they're over on Cleveland Street, and no,
Adam,
nope.
I don't know if you remember this, but it was one of the hotel parties that we had. We ordered Piccolo's pizza. We never got it. We're still waiting on that motherfucker. So if anybody knows the recipe for Piccolo's
Kind
pizza,
of like Mike's waiting for your phone call.
yeah,
Is Dave still waiting for his potato soup?
I'm still waiting for my potato soup. But hey, guys, listen, we're going to go to the break. We'll come back with Shane and Adam, and they'll give you their favorite pizza topping. So we'll be back after the break, ladies and gentlemen, right here on Unscripted. here on Unscripted for our second hour of the show. We appreciate you guys for sticking around and hanging out with us. Chipper's friends request. Did you just get it?
Yes.
Mike, he accepted it. So now you guys are friends. Adam's back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I went out and got the mail.
Oh, did you get anything good?
Yes, my shirt came.
Your shirt.
Yes. You ready?
Oh boy.
Where did you get that shirt from?
TikTok shop, $8.
What is it? I mean, I saw the bold lettering. I don't
Read it to him.
I don't get it. What is
You
it?
gotta put his glass.
I got to see the candy first, then I get in the van. I'm not stupid.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't see the top part.
All right, so Shane, we'll go to you. Favorite topping on pizza?
Bacon.
So if you ordered a pizza, what are you getting from your local pizza spot?
It depends what shop I'm ordering from. If I go to Krause's, which is down this way, I get bacon, sausage, and pepperoni. If I go to Donato's, I get a large pepperoni thin crust, and I can eat probably the whole thing in one sitting.
Oh, the Marco's thin crust is pretty good. Have you had Marco's thin crust?
I don't know if I've had Marco's thin crust. I've had Donato's thin crust.
I like Donato's thin crust, but Marco's thin crust I think blows Donato's out the water. But I'm a fan of Donato's. Got to get banana peppers on Donato's pizza though.
Haven't
Yeah,
had
that's true.
Donato's in forever either.
If I order Italo's, which is another chain in Starr County, sausage, pepperoni, banana peppers, well done, cut in squares.
Hey Adam, did you read? We just talked about that.
I told Aaron about that.
I don't know why that happened, Jeremy. You might want to ask the culprit why that happened. I don't know. But again, I'm not the only one that got it banned. So quit throwing the blame on me, but I'll take it. Anyway.
Yeah, I didn't know there's a Donato's around. I mean, I know there's one down the street from my office, but other than that, I don't know where there's a Donato's is around here.
There used to be one in Elyria.
Yeah.
There used to be one in Ridgeville.
Sheffield.
There was one in Sheffield.
Do you even see commercials for them?
No, like
There's no fewer. I think there wasn't one in Avon Lake or Avon.
I don't know.
I know, Jeremy. I'm just giving you shit. But yes, I'll take 50% of the responsibility for that, Jeremy. I'm not going to take it off.
The funniest shit in the world is hearing Tony tell that fucking story and how he goes off like Tony does. It's fucking hilarious.
Gene says 42nd Street Pizza was the best back in the day. Billy says meat lovers, and if you're got a possum or a raccoon.
That's right. It is. It's in Red Robin now. Donato's is.
Oh, really?
Where?
Yes, the one in Avon.
I guess Red Robin's and they make pizza, but it's
Donato's pizza.
I'm gonna have to ask my daughter because she works at Red Robin.
Okay.
The one in Avon.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, Michaela works there.
Fucking Willie.
Hey,
Meat lovers, and if you got a possum or a raccoon running around out back, slap them on there also.
Adam, what's your go-to topping? If you and Gail and Piper are getting pizza, where that all three of you guys can eat, what are you getting?
Well, we're not getting one whole pizza. We're going to get a couple because Gail will probably want pineapple on hers because she's an American.
Oh, Gail, yes. Yes, Gail, thank you. We love you, Gail.
Just for that, if I show up later on tonight, I'm throwing pineapple on whatever drink she gets.
she'll probably be so shit-faced she'll drink it. But if it's Piper, she just wants cheese. She's just straight cheese pizza with some ranch, and she's good to go.
I can't do plain pizza. I just can't do it.
Yeah, I can't do cheese pizza either. Like, I understand that is cheese with the pepperoni, but cheese pizza just
I just can't
different.
do plain. Just can't do it.
See, so for me, it would be like a combination of pepperoni, mushroom, bacon, and extra cheese. A lot of times would be my go-to.
I like your guys' bacon plan.
I got a funny story about a pizza, and I don't know if Willie's heard this story, but if he's hung around with the same people that I've hung around
He said, "Gail, get out."
He's hung around with the same people that I've hung around with. So we're at a racetrack, and Nicastro is in charge of ordering
Nizzy.
the pizzas for everybody. And he didn't get everybody's order, so he orders an onion pizza. So everybody's got to eat onions on their pizza. So it's just onions with cheese. That's it.
Wouldn't be bad if they're the little diced onions like on the double cheeseburgers at
No,
McDonald's.
they're not the diced onions. They were the
That's what I'm
whole.
saying. It's like a whole sliver.
Ask John Quinn about that story there, Willie, or ask Joe Quinn about that. Mushrooms on pizza? Yeah, I'm not a fan of mushrooms.
I
No,
I can definitely do mushrooms.
On pizza?
Sure, absolutely.
No way.
Nothing wrong with a little fungus on your pizza.
Do you,
I am
Do
not a
you
fun
like-
guy.
do you put mushrooms on your Philly cheesesteak?
Yeah, mushrooms and onions, absolutely.
I
No.
take them off and put the banana peppers on it.
Absolutely.
So good,
Mushrooms and
dude.
peppers.
So good. Oh, I bet you would have. He almost got his ass whipped like 10 times by everybody.
I mean, who even comes up with just onion, though?
Nicastro.
I mean, that wouldn't even cross my mind.
Nicastro. Jeremy says his dad is all about anchovies. Ugh.
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
What the hell are you doing over there, Adam? You just fart or something? Are you doing the
No.
thing?
The little fucking garbage disposal back here did, and it's fucking worse than a man's. Holy crap, does she reek? I think something crawled in her ass and died.
Adam, by the way, if you got Piper by you, tell her I still got my duck right here.
Hey, look, come here.
No,
He wants to show you he still got his duck.
you do.
Yeah, quack the
See?
duck.
Quack the duck, remember?
Quack.
See? There it is.
I can
Piper.
barely see him.
Well,
You can barely see. Gotta get you some big ones next time.
There you go.
Huh?
See it?
Yep, she sees it.
Give me a bigger one, Piper.
Yeah, we had to get some of those ones that everybody puts on the Jeep.
Rachel, would you do onion pizza over pickle pizza?
She said she would eat the onion pizza over pineapple and banana. Come. No.
I mean, I would eat
Come
onion
on.
pizza over pineapple any
Just
day.
hey Shane, if
What?
we ever go out anywhere, don't ever let her be in charge of ordering pizza.
Facts.
Would definitely do onion pizza over pineapple.
Why? Before what you do is before you if we ever
Over pineapple? Are you
No,
serious?
she says I would eat the onion pizza over pineapple. So yeah, I
No.
would eat onion pizza over a pineapple pizza
I'm not
anytime.
I'm not eating onions on
Oh
any-
yeah.
do it.
No.
Why not?
No. Oh, yeah.
No, when we went down there, we had the trip for the click or whatever for the Browns Dolphins game. Sean got her started on it, and then him and Willie wouldn't fucking let it up because they know how much it bothered Gail. And you know how it is with our group. If something bothers you and they know it, they're gonna keep picking at it.
Oh, I have no idea what that's like on this show.
No, not at all.
No,
Yeah, you have to say it.
No,
Just
we,
say
we
it.
Fact.
never
Can I
do
get
that,
a-
especially the
No.
Chipper.
no.
We never do that.
Uh-uh.
Chipper, by the way, did you get a pass yet that you guys are going to have stadium mustard?
Say what?
Did you get a pass yet? You're going to have stadium
I
now?
told you the other day when I had a phone call with or whatever with somebody over there. They said they would definitely have it because they have a new what do you call it? Service food concession person. So yeah.
Rachel says she don't even think she'd put pickles on her pizza. You
Would you
guys
eat pickle pizza? No.
don't know what. Shane, have you ever had pickled pizza?
Have I?
Yes.
No, I have not.
See, what you guys need to do, if you're going to take Rachel out to dinner, you start talking sports right before you order so that she leaves and you don't have to worry about it.
Why you got to do Rachel like that? Just don't let her order. Don't let her be in charge of ordering the pizza, Adam.
Order for her.
Love you, Rachel. It's all good.
I'm telling you right now, if any of you guys order onion pizza and we're out together, I'm taking the whole pizza and throwing it off on the floor. Letting you know that.
Not if Willie orders it for you, you won't.
I guarantee I will.
Which
I'll
would
throw it on the floor.
I guarantee you, if you throw that pizza over whatever, Willie's going to throw you out like it's a Royal Rumble after that pizza.
Hey, it's okay. I guess we're gonna have a Royal Rumble then.
which would irritate you more, getting an onion pizza or a chicken sandwich with lettuce on it?
Lettuce.
No rabbit food for me. If I had to choose one, I'm eating onions. No rabbit food for me.
Dad.
I cannot taste. I cannot stand the taste of onion, or not onions, but lettuce. Cannot the smell of it, the taste of it. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Aaron made dinner for us a couple nights ago, and I think we had broccoli. I'm like, yeah, I'll try it. Fucking, it's dry as heck, but I need something on it, like cheese,
Cheese.
Italian dressing.
Broccoli's delicious.
Broccoli.
Love broccoli.
Broccoli
And Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts is okay. It's okay. I was like, can you make some corn? She was like, yeah, but it doesn't digest the proper way. It comes out the same way it goes in.
Yeah, Char has that issue too. Yeah.
So,
but I do love making corn on the cob on the grill where you put the seasoning on it. What they call it, street corn or something like that.
Mexican street corn.
Okay, and then you put it on the grill with the butter and the seasonings and
Chipper, you've made that?
Yes.
So let me ask you this question. What is that butter that goes around it, or is it cream cheese? Because
I do butter.
The lady that does it at the flea market, she's an older lady. I think she puts cream cheese on it with a little bit of Takis that are ground up.
Okay. No idea what that is.
I'll have to take you to flea market and let you get it. You like hot stuff? And that's the only hot stuff I like is that street corn. It's not hot, but it's kind of mild. Dude, it's really good.
When I do corn on the grill, I'll do butter, some parsley.
Parsley.
Is it parsley? I think it's parsley. Black pepper, the red spice.
Paprika.
Cayenne.
Paprika and a little bit of cayenne, and then put it on the grill. I like my corn on the grill almost burnt where it's black, but not where it's totally burnt. It's got to have that nice little char to it. I said char, not char.
All right, Dave, watch your P's and Q's. Aaron's watching.
Oh, I better watch what I say now. Anyway, so
cilantro, that's it, not parsley. Cilantro. Thank you.
It's all the same.
Chipper, you posted a picture of something yesterday that I commented on. I never had chicken paprikash. Is it good?
I haven't had it in years. Yeah, it was from Riley's Irish Bakery.
Is it good? Like, what's it taste like?
I haven't had it in years. I honestly forget what it tastes like.
What, paprikash?
Yes.
It's one of those things you just got to. It's good. I've never had a bad one. I mean, I'm sure you can have, if it's made a certain way or missing an ingredient, but the best one is Your Deli or Our Deli's or whatever is one of the best ones I've had.
I've seen that all over the place. I'm gonna have to try.
You can buy it at the grocery store.
Now, what about?
I was gonna say I've seen a commercial. Somebody does it like
Giant Eagle or something.
Yeah.
What about the mustard potato salad? Are you guys going for that?
I could do the mustard one. I just don't like the regular because I don't like eggs or I'm not a fan of mayonnaise. But I'll do the yellow mustard one. Sure.
What about you, Shane? You like the mustard one or you like regular potato salad?
I prefer mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
What about you, Adam? You like?
Don't eat it.
You don't eat potato salad?
Now, do you do regular?
I don't really care for potato salad, but I'll smash macaroni salad.
Now, do you do potato salad with the regular potatoes or the red skin potatoes?
The regular potatoes.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot about them. Hershey's is supposed to have good paprikash too.
Hershey's, are they still?
The ice cream place.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's like Rita's now or something. But Aaron knows where there's another one at.
I thought they were just doing like the food truck or something for ice cream.
I've seen a Hershey's. Where did I
see right there, Sandy. Hershey's
truck.
ice cream truck has a food truck that has the best paprikash.
I miss Hershey's. Oh God, do I miss Hershey's?
Willie says potato salad is yuck. Man,
that's that white people shit.
It is not yuck. It all
You put raisins on it too?
Hell no.
That's white people shit.
Yeah.
That's some weird ass white people shit.
Yeah, like who puts raisins in potato salad?
I have no idea.
Aaron.
Aaron better not do that because it's getting punted out the door. I'll tell you that right now.
Do you guys do 3-bean salad?
3-bean salad. She says it's in LaGrange. Yes, the one it's right there by the circle, right?
Okay, all right. But do you guys do 3-bean salad?
3-bean salad. What's in
You
it?
don't even know what that is?
No, what's in it?
It's cans of kidney beans, green beans, and wax beans, and like an oil vinegar dressing. That's
but
it.
I'd have to try that.
Oh, and
You make
sugar.
that, Chipper?
Oil, vinegar, and some sugar.
You make that?
Yeah, I made it, or I'll eat it right out of the can, one or the other.
I'll have to try that.
Yeah,
Is he
3-bean salad.
crazy?
No, I do not.
Huh.
Oh, really?
Hershey's is still around. No shit.
Do you guys like
I'm gonna go take a
cucumber
bath.
salad?
Okay.
Sure.
How do you make yours though, Chipper?
Well, I don't make it, but it's cucumbers, onions.
Baked beans? Heck yeah. baked beans are the stuff. What do you
Oh
put?
yeah.
What do you put in them? I think my sister does this, and this is good. Mustard, ketchup, barbecue sauce, bacon, and a little bit of brown sugar. I think that's what she does. And they are the bomb, bro.
Oh, you're talking homemade baked beans. Oh, I've never
Homemade
made. I've
baked
never done homemade.
Put
baked
some little smokies in them shits.
Okay.
Little smokies.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do Bush's baked beans all the time. Oh, so
Yeah.
Bush's is okay. Like if I had to pick any baked beans, it'd be the Campbell's ones. The Campbell's,
Really?
Yeah, the Campbell's ones to me are better.
I like Bush's because they have the different flavors.
Oh, Mike says, wait till you have the beans he's making for the party. Oh yeah.
They have a 7-bean baked beans. Who does?
Bush's probably.
7.
Huh.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh-wee. Don, ladies and gentlemen, he is here and he is watching.
He's on his third tee.
No, he got up late. Bacon? She puts bacon in hers.
Okay. Yeah, no, definitely no problem with bacon and baked beans. Absolutely not. Nothing.
You know what I do sometimes? Like there'll be times that I'll put
I put bacon in my Cheerios for crying out loud.
There'll be some times that I'll put baked beans on top of my cheeseburger.
Sure. Okay. I can see that.
Especially my sisters. My sister, I'll have to bring you some, Chipper. Like they're really, really good. Like really good.
What, baked beans?
The baked beans she
Okay.
makes. Adam, are you a baked beans fan? No. What's your go-to?
My
What is your go-to?
I don't even know
plate
who
on
this
a
guy
cookout?
is.
Okay, so
Mike.
we'll go around the table here. Adam, what is your go-to plate at the cookout? At a cookout,
Well, it depends on what the main course is. Like, are you doing ribs or you?
burgers and dogs, or ribs as your choice? Them are your 3 choices.
Ribs would be my go-to if it's out of those.
So then, what sides are you putting with that?
Mac and cheese probably would be one.
Okay, are you having the smoked mac and cheese like Jones Bones had?
I don't give a fuck what kind of mac and cheese it is. As long as it's mac and cheese, I'll eat it. I don't care. I'm not picky when it comes to mac and cheese. I'm trying to
Okay.
think what else. I'm trying to think what other side. I mean, it all depends. Like, I mean, everybody's cookouts are different.
Okay. What about you, Shane? What's your go-to? If you got a choice between burgers, dogs, ribs at a cookout, what are you going for?
Burger, lettuce, mayonnaise, mustard, cheese, macaroni salad, pasta salad.
I figured
Big
you
Love
were,
pasta salad.
I figured you were a macaroni salad type of guy too. I had that feeling.
Are you a pasta salad guy with like the oil, like Italian dressing, or with the mayonnaise? or whatever?
Yep.
The
Okay.
mayonnaise.
Yeah.
I never had it with mayonnaise.
You never had a pasta salad with mayonnaise or whatever?
I've had it with Italian
No.
dressing.
Yeah,
not
okay.
Mayonnaise.
I've had when I say pasta salad, like rotini pasta,
Yep.
Yes.
Italian
Yes.
dressing, cheese, like
Yep.
mini pepperonis and
Yep.
shit like that.
And the little roasted tomatoes or whatever. Yeah.
Yep.
Peppers or whatever it is. Yeah. Absolutely.
Mike says beans, ham
Hock,
hock,
sure.
bacon, tomato, onions.
Chorizo?
Chorizo.
Oh, hell yeah.
I like how Dave skips over chorizo because he didn't know how to say it.
No, I didn't see the word.
Shots fired.
I didn't see the word, man. That's my dyslexic.
Fired.
Jalapenos.
That sounds damn good.
Oh, Mike, is that what you're having for the cookout?
Apparently, he's making that for the cookout, which
Maybe that's what we need to do, a red line cookout.
I did that before and nobody showed up and spent $200.
I was there.
I know you were there, but I
sick
spent like-
invite.
We weren't around yet.
that was before Shane. Oh, Mike says these beans will change our life. Oh, okay.
I mean, everything that
must
he
be
put in
magical.
there is everything that he put in there is phenomenal.
I just got to say, I hope you get an invite to the party on the 19th. That's all I got to say.
What party's on the night?
There's a party on the 19th.
Okay.
It's also poker night
Where at?
Yes, it
The
is at the Moose.
and Family Feud trivia.
It's going to be easy because Chipper ain't showing
See,
up.
there's the invite. All of us.
Really? All righty then.
And he's got it right. All you fuckers are invited.
Hey,
All righty.
Mike fits in real well with us.
Yes,
He
he
does.
does.
But yeah, so Chipper, what's your go-to? If you got barbecue ribs, you got a dog, or you got burger? What are you getting at the cookout?
Well, if I'm doing ribs, I'm making my bacon wrapped onion rings, of course.
Oh yeah, Mike. If he's invited, you better make sure that he brings them.
He's not invited. He ain't allowed to come unless he brings them.
Yeah, he's not allowed to come unless he has them.
But anything barbecue, I'm making my bacon wrapped onion rings. I'll do a pasta. You know, I'd rather do a pasta salad than mac and cheese. I'm not a big mac and cheese guy, but I definitely do pasta salad or like a cucumber salad, like we were talking earlier.
But what do you put in your cucumber salad though? Because there's different ones that.
Well,
you can
I've
make.
never actually made it. Been a long time since I made it actually, but sliced cucumber, onions, black pepper, I guess oil and vinegar, and some sugar.
All I know is that motherfucker better be ice cold because that's how I like mine. Ice cold, not room temperature, ice cold, just like with potato salad, ice cold. Put it in the cooler, let it sit there, let it get cold. That's how I like mine. If I'm at a barbecue and I get to choose between ribs, burgers, or hot dogs, obviously I love ribs, so I'm going for barbecue ribs.
Well, let's just get one thing straight here. All our fat asses are getting a little bit of everything.
I was just about to get into that, Adam. Let me finish.
Not really.
Then the sides, I'm getting potato salad. I'm getting, if there's cornbread, I'm getting cornbread. Biscuits. I'm getting pasta salad.
Chipper.
Baked beans.
And then after all this, you're not gonna be able to stand up. You're gonna
Right.
You're gonna be asleep in 15.
Hey, Chipper hasn't even made the onion rings for his sister. How fucked up is that?
It's true.
Wow.
That's true.
How have you not made the onion rings for your sister?
I've only made them for me and Sharon. That's it.
You're
Oh, that's not.
you're-
I made them for you guys
twice.
Mhm.
twice.
Twice.
Okay, twice.
Twice.
And I made them for Bray Bander.
Of course.
Sandy, you see where you rank on the to-do list for somebody. Now, when Chipper asks you to make something, you say no, not till you make them bacon wrapped onion rings. Do you invite her over for a cookout, or do you guys go over there?
Neither.
Why?
We just don't have time.
Make time, Chipper.
I know.
She
What,
did
you
say
a fucking love guru now? A relationship expert?
no. I'm not. That's his sister. Just
I
go
know
there.
that, but
Yeah, Dave's got a girlfriend. All of a sudden, he's an expert on relationships.
I'm far from an expert. She said she's used to it.
Yeah.
and she's never had any smoked meat either.
She said she was buying us pizza. Right?
And she said she'd come to the cookout too.
Yeah.
Well, cookout at Shane's house, pool party.
Negative.
Drew's coming out in this Nenendal family feud here, huh?
He doesn't like me. Next, she's going to be dropping your government name.
Ronald?
Yeah. Just like my mom.
Oh, there you go. Chipper, read that.
But
Mike's
brisket,
comment.
mac and cheese. The hell, baracho beans, pulled pork, bacon. Okay.
Holy hell.
PB&J? What the hell is smoked PB&J?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, I know, but I've never even heard of that. Pulled pork, unless you talk about where it's the bacon jelly. We put it on a skillet or in a pot, and you put it all together and let it simmer down. I've made that. Bacon jam is
Bacon jam?
Uh huh. That was so good. Kind of a pain in the ass to make, but still so good.
All right. So now that we're off.
No, we'll have the barbecue. Sandy's got more room at her place than I do, so we'll just.
Chipper, you got a big old side yard.
Bacon wrapped. Oh, I'm there. Oh my God, am I there?
Oh, yeah.
Bacon wrap.
Hey, you better make sure that you say.
How the hell do you do bacon wrap peanut butter and jelly?
I guess you'll have to find out.
I gotta find
I
this.
I
gotta-
don't care, but I want to try it.
Hey, do you have Mike as a friend on Facebook?
No, not this
Well,
one.
now.
He does now, Mike. So if you get a Facebook, Chipper's actually sending somebody a Facebook request instead of them sending.
Yeah.
Oh, how
Yeah.
fucked up is this? He's going to accept that mics before you can accept the other mics.
He already accepted the other mics.
Yeah, now how long has we been telling him to accept it?
When did I say I did?
I thought I asked you off air.
Oh,
Oh,
Can't get a power outage?
yeah. I gotta find that, Mike. Smoked peanut bacon wrap. Okay, all right. I'm intrigued.
you like your smoker, don't you, Chipper?
I do. One of the best investments I've ever made. I can use it year round.
Have you used it at all this year?
Yeah, I made oh god, our Christmas dinner in it, the ham,
He
the
says it's amazing.
green bean casserole, and corn casserole.
Wow.
So, Mike, is this all the stuff that's on the menu for the cookout?
I think he meant he's cooking all that shit himself.
Good lord, that's like 2 days worth of fucking cooking.
Hey, that's
Said
all
he's gonna
right.
start Friday after work.
Hey.
Jesus.
Hey, is there going to be a band playing at this gig? I know a good one. It's called Pushing Daisies. He says yes.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. All right.
Awesome. So yes to both questions. All right, guys. So now let's get into the new segment I'd like to call here, and we're gonna let Shane bring this in because Shane's the founding father of this.
I am.
Yeah,
You are?
it's called Get the Licking segment.
All right. For the record, I left and came back because all I could hear was the instrumental to Like Whoa for the last half hour. And I don't know why.
Really?
But anyways, let's talk about
It's not on. It's off.
I don't know. All I'm telling you is that's all I heard from when we came back from break.
Oh.
Plus us talking. Regardless, it's fine now. Let's talk about the new segment. Let's talk about the probability of an MLB player hitting 3 home runs in one game, like Jose Ramirez did last night.
Kudos to Jose. It's not the first time he did it. It's the second.
No. But I was lazy and I didn't look up the probability of the statistics of that happening in a game. It's probably very low.
I bet it is.
Nowadays, yeah, because I would say nowadays it's the probability is pretty low because all they do is try to hit home runs. They don't give a shit about just hitting the ball and letting the ball go where it goes. But back in the day,
we have torpedo bats now, so
yeah.
What's your guys' thoughts on the torpedo bats, real quick? I know Chipper in the chat said he liked them, and he said it was about time.
It's not against the rules. I think it's actually a great idea because you're putting the meat of the bat in the middle of the bat as opposed to the end. Whoever came up with that idea,
Right.
I think it's brilliant. Whoever came up with the idea was brilliant because, again, you're putting the meat of the bat in the middle of the bat as opposed to on the end where it doesn't need to be. So
let me ask you this question: with them, are they available to every player? Is it certain players that?
No, everybody can order them.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't know if this was true or not, but there's at least 2 or 3 other teams, Braves included, where someone played. Now it's up to the players, it's not up to teams. It's up to the players. Aaron Judge doesn't want to use them. Neither does Giancarlo Stanton want to use them.
But are they? Do
But
they
they're-
have to get permission from Major League
No.
Baseball to use? Okay.
No, I mean
But they
they're
also
legal.
play in a place where the home run fence is only 203 feet away.
Right. Well, at least in right field.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I mean, everybody has access to them. It just matter with which player wants to actually use them. And they already brought it up that it's within MLB rules and they're legal. So yeah,
Would you use it, Chipper?
no, because there's no way in hell I can hit a home run. But no,
Shane, would
I mean,
you use
if I
it?
was a power hitter, of that
I
nature,
mean,
absolutely, yeah.
Look at, for instance, yes, I would use it. Look at the very first night that Ellie De La Cruz used it.
Oh, yeah.
He had 12 total bases.
Yep.
What about Jazz
blew his total base over under way out of the water.
Jazz
so I think
Chisholm used it too. For the Yankees.
Yeah.
He's
So
got like
I
6
think
home
it's
runs.
I think it's good. I just don't know if they're gonna like try to take it away for reasons. Who knows? I mean, I think it's good.
But why would they take him away? I mean, it's within MLB rules.
Well,
I don't know. Somebody will
And
find.
it would be kind of like Paul Skeens. I read an interview with him that he's working on 1 or 2 different pitches now. It'd be like telling him that you can't throw that pitch.
I mean, I get it. I understand.
like a
it. They
spitter.
They want.
No, it done.
I understand that they want to spice up the game a little bit more and add, a little bit more sexiness to it with the long ball, and for these hitters who really can't hit to hit the ball, because that's essentially what it was made for, is for the people who don't have the power, like Ellie Daly Cruz and Jazz Chisholm, to hit home runs.
Oh, Deli Cruz does have the power to do it.
Well, he does. He's a power hitter, but he's not a power hitter.
Correct.
So, but you understood what I'm saying, like
Yep.
Kyle Schwarber,
Yep.
Rizzo, Judge. I mean, if I'm the Indians or Guardians, I would allow. Or if I'm Ramirez, I'm using it. If I'm Stephen Kwan, I'm using it. If I'm Lance Thomas, I'm using it. But I mean, I'm okay. Lane Thomas. I'm okay with them using it. I don't have a problem with it.
But again, it's up to each individual player whether they want to use them. Like I said, Aaron Judge says no. Look at my stats as they are right now. Why do I need to change?
If he used that, he'd hit 100 home runs.
I'm just saying. He said he doesn't need to.
I know, but I'm just saying he'd hit 100 home runs. All right, Adam, what's your one you want to talk about?
I didn't come up with one. I was lazy this week.
Just one off the top of your head. Anything piss you off this week, or anything that caught your eye you want to talk about?
Just the fact that everybody keeps talking. It's draft season. Everybody's talking who's going where. All these smoke screens are out there and this and that. And I was surprised to hear that everybody seems to be pretty high that Shedeur kind of helped himself yesterday at his pro day. And they said the kid looks like he's going to be legit. But let's just see if the other teams think that. Because I don't want the Browns to take Carter. I'm standing on that bandwagon, and I'm not jumping off.
Well, I'm from the outside looking in at him as not a Browns fan and as a Steelers fan, and not because I don't like the Browns. I think you're 100% correct. They shouldn't take Carter, because to me, he's LeVar.
The injuries scare me.
He's LeVar Arrington 2.0. And for those of you people who say LeVar Arrington had a great career, I don't know what you were watching.
His career was too short. Didn't play that long.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Right.
Penn State linebackers, besides Micah Parsons
And Jack Ham.
and Jack Ham, haven't done anything in the
But
NFL.
the one thing I will say is that you keep hearing anytime you talk to these NFL guys, experts or whatever, that all you keep hearing is Abdul Carter. Is that a fucking smokescreen that they're going to take? They could take, because I think, to me personally, Andrew Berry seems like he's the type that he's going to take the best available. And at that point, if you're at 2, that's going to be Travis Hunter.
He said draft a punter.
But the thing
one,
is, though,
Mike.
is I just got this feeling too. The more as we get closer, is that all these smoke screens are coming out, and the Browns will trade back and take Mason Graham.
Man, I don't know if they want to do that, Adam. They need some offense, and they need some offense quick. I think that they're going to draft.
Well, I think they'll do that, and then on Thursday they'll trade for Kirk Cousins.
You think the day of the draft they'll trade for Kirk Cousins?
The day after, because he said he's not doing anything the day of. It'll be the day after. He'll either be released or he'll be traded the day after the first night of the draft.
I mean, again, I don't know, man. Kirk did play pretty good in the Stefanski system, Minnesota system. That's the same kind of system that Stefanski
Yeah, but
runs.
before he tore his Achilles.
But he still wasn't 100% from that. We all seen that. He wasn't 100%. So he said Bobby Boucher. All right, Chipper, what you got? Anything?
Well, since it was just thrown on us this morning, the only thing I can think of is I saw it on the news yesterday. This whole Browns new dome thing. It cracks me up that people talk about. They interviewed somebody and they said, "Well, look at their record. What the fuck does their record now have to do with moving into a new dome where you can bring in all this money? You can have a Final Four, you can have a Super Bowl, you can have WrestleManias, you can have all kinds of different shit.
I don't people
What does their record now have anything whatsoever to do with building a brand new dome?"
Well, that's like I saw this morning too that I was flipping through the reels and the Kelsey brothers talked about it on their podcast, and they're both not a fan of it either.
Really?
Jason, especially. Jason was adamant that it should be played in the up here in the north. You need to play in the elements, and it's not the same if it's not downtown.
I mean,
I agree. I totally agree.
you're not going to like where Pittsburgh's moving their stadium.
I mean, for the simple fact that I baseball and football should definitely be played outdoors in elements like they always have. But on the other hand, if you talk about money coming into the area, well, you build a new dome. You can use the dome more than just the 8 or 9 or 10 times a year that the HBF is being used for.
Well,
So
it'll be 7 this year because they'll be the home team in a London game.
yeah,
Who are they playing in the London game? Was that
They haven't said yet.
Probably Jacksonville.
Pittsburgh loses a home game too? They're playing, I think, the Packers.
Ireland.
The Packers in Ireland.
Yeah.
So they're losing a home game. If the rule for retracts, you can still play in the elements. I mean,
But I don't even think they've acknowledged that it would be retractable. I think it's just going to be a dome.
listen, as a fan of football and sports, it's good for them to move from downtown, and it's also bad for them to move from downtown. But you guys are going to have one of the top-notch stadiums in the league.
Top notch.
And like Chipper said, and we've said here
And
before,
whatnot, he did it. You heard it right. He did say it, top notch and whatnot or something. So there's 3.
that's 4. So it's 4 on the show.
I'm gonna have to stop at the store on the way home.
Yeah, get your apple juice or your tea. But anyway, so you can get a lot more things. You can get, like Chipper said, WrestleMania. You can get an NCAA Final Four tournament. A lot of things can happen there. Jimmy Haslam is not just thinking about football. He's thinking about more money, more revenue for the city. So what if it's built in Brook Park? It's easier access to get to. You got the rapid station there. All your highways go there. It's a crapshoot parking downtown unless you know where the spot is. Like me and Shane know where it's at, but we're not telling anybody. So next time you guys go down there, you guys can pay your $60. Me and Shane will pay our $10, and we'll be good. But
Be a hell of a lot more easier access to build a dome where they want to build it rather than where
Didn't
get down
the area used to be the city limits of Cleveland? Didn't they just annex that to
Yeah.
Brook Park?
yes,
Like not that long ago.
yes.
And also, I have a question: how many NFL franchises are playing in the downtown areas of their named city?
That's a great question.
I know.
Shane.
I know. Detroit is
Okay,
Cincinnati.
Pittsburgh, Cincinnati.
But Pittsburgh's getting ready to. They're getting ready to build a new stadium in 2028.
I haven't heard anything about that. Really?
the Commanders don't play in DC.
Tennessee Titans. They play in
Yeah,
Nashville.
now that they got they got their new stadium getting built.
Speaking of teams that don't play, in
So
cities,
probably like a handful.
since are the Athletics just called the Athletics right now?
because technically they're playing in Sacramento right now until
But they have
until the new stadium is built in Vegas.
But they have a
What?
Vegas patch on the side of their uniforms, and it says Vegas Athletics. If you look on the left side of their uniforms, it says Vegas Athletics. But again, you're right though, Chipper, because I looked at it. If you go look at the standings, there's no name in front of it. It just says Athletics.
Yeah.
But I zoomed in on the patch that's on there, and it says Vegas Athletics. So when is that supposed to take place? Have they officially moved to Vegas, or are they waiting for the stadium?
No, the stadium needs to be built, and it'll be done 2020. I want to say 26, but I'm not 100% sure, but definitely by 2027 season.
But they've already committed 100% that they're moving there.
It used to be where the Tropicana Casino was.
So they're playing in Sacramento temporarily?
Yes. Yep.
Just like Tampa Bay's playing still in Tampa, but they're playing at the Yankees spring training facility.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool, though. Like, people are upset about it.
Yeah, but it's hot as fuck down there.
Hey, that's okay. That's what you get in Florida. That's what you get for living down there.
Well, that's what they wanted. That's why they play in domes down there, because it's so hot and humid and whatnot down there. There's 5. But that's why they play in domes, because they don't want to sit in the heat.
Sorry, I
for 2
tuned out.
hours.
Where's Tampa playing right now?
The Yankees spring training facility.
Which is literally directly across from the Buccaneer Stadium.
And they said that they're probably not going to go back to Tropicana Field for 3 to 4 more years. Because they can't get the city to approve the
Just move to fucking Montreal and be done with it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean they have like the lowest attendance of any team. They average
They were
maybe
good.
14.
Like they were good. I don't understand. Like I don't get it.
They average like 14,000 people a game.
That's worse than the Guardians. Yeah, that's worse than the Guardians.
Okay, since you brought that up real quick, I've only been to one home opener in my entire life. What is the big deal about going to the home opener and selling it out every year?
People just
In
like
general
baseball.
or the
I'm
tribe?
surprised-
Yeah, no, in general.
I'm surprised you don't do it as much as you like baseball, Chipper. It's just the nostalgia of being there.
Yes.
That's just it. I'm surprised you don't do
It's
that.
the pageantry.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
But that you're going from football season to baseball season,
Correct.
from winter to spring/summer.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. Even though it's going to be 35 degrees on Tuesday.
I was watching the Rockies game yesterday against Oakland or against the A's, and it was snowing in the fourth inning in Colorado.
Well, that's Colorado, though.
Yeah, I'm just saying it was snowing there. So,
I mean, it's just, for me, it's just interesting that people will sell it out. The home opener will sell out, but then during the regular season, they'll be lucky to get 30,000 people down there at any one time on a weekend.
well, then them playing at a 10,000 seat stadium is perfect for them because that's
Who,
where
the Guardians? No, I'm talking about the Guardians.
Oh no.
I'm talking about the Guardians.
I thought you were talking about
No.
Tampa Bay.
No.
Because didn't you say?
Yeah,
Tampa?
we were talking about Tampa Bay, but then I brought up the big deal about selling out the Guardians selling out the home opener every year. But yet during the season, they'll be lucky to average 20 to 25,000 people on a weekend game.
That's still good for them. That's why
Okay.
they took all them seats out of there. It used to be 43,000. I think they're down to like 28,000 seats. I mean, down,
I don't know that down that many. I think it's still around 40,000.
you think it's around
I think
40,000?
so.
You may be right.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the? Who was it? Adam posted the video with was her name Alex? Shane's news. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I think I want to go in there and check that out.
I want to go to that terrace club or the
Yeah,
terrace
exactly.
area that was.
Me too.
Well, I just looked it up. The capacity currently at Progressive Field is 34,830.
34. Okay.
34.
Okay. I mean, I saw the improvements that they did, and I know that there's the social gathering area up top above the terrace, where the terrace club used to be, where people are just going to stand around and watch from stuff like that. For me, again, this is old school guy talking. I go to a baseball game. I'm there to watch the baseball game and enjoy the game. I'm not there to social gather and hang out with my friends. If I wanted to do it, I'll just either sit at home and watch a game on TV or go to a bar and do it, rather than go downtown, spend $40 whatever for a ticket, $15 or whatever for a beer, $12 for nachos or whatever. So I don't get it, but I guess that's the way that this generation is nowadays, that they want to just hang out rather than actually pay attention to the game.
It's a prelude to spring and summer coming, once
Yes.
baseball season's back.
Yeah, I mean, I personally like some of the upgrades they did at or I call it the Jake. It's Progressive Field. I know Mike did the signs for out there. Hopefully they got them done and ready to go for.
Yeah, they said they were done. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so hopefully they got them done. But my Get Them Lickings segment is going to be for Alex Ovechkin. Kudos to him for tying Wayne Gretzky's all-time record for most goals in a season, and he did it at career. And he did it in one less game than what.
I didn't realize that until this morning. I'm like, I thought he's been around forever and longer than Gretzky to do it. That's why I was kind of getting pissed off about the whole thing. I thought Ovechkin had been around longer than Gretzky, but when I saw this morning on the 4-letter network that he did it in one game less, well, okay, I got no problem with it.
Yeah,
He'll get it today. If they play today or tomorrow, he'll get it.
Tomorrow against the Islanders. Yeah, against a goalie who hasn't played yet.
Yeah.
wow, how's that going?
Asterisks already. You're already putting an asterisk on it. And
I'm
you ain't done it yet.
I've already put my bet on that one. Is Ovechkin going to score a goal or not?
Do you think he'll get?
Speaking of asterisks, when's that hammer coming down? Anybody know?
What's that?
When's the hammer coming down on Michigan? I kept hearing from all the Ohio State fans that the hammer was coming. I'm just curious if it's still coming.
That's a Chipper question.
I haven't heard anything more.
I'm pretty sure they closed the case on it. I thought I read, but I could have been wrong.
I've seen lots of memes about how the outside of the stadium is locked, has a wall like a prison yard now because of that shit. And to get into the stadium, you got to go through a jail cell gate or whatever. So yeah, it's coming.
I heard Harbaugh signed an NDNA.
And we're getting all these 4 and 5 star recruits, and the team up north isn't getting any because the players don't want to sign and risk going to prison or something like that.
I mean, does it really matter? You guys had how many 5-star wide receivers, and we shut them down and got 4 straight wins? Yeah, that's fine. You can get 10-star prospects. I could care less.
Adam, I don't know if you ever gave the story on why you're a Michigan fan, but can you let us in on that? Why are you a Michigan fan instead of Ohio State?
Larry West is what started it.
Okay, so elaborate.
Well, I've told the story before on here. It's just that, I followed, Larry West, like when they were, like, remember this is back in the day when you didn't have, like, you can watch high school games on TV now. I was listening to him on the radio against, like, Fremont Ross when they would play him, and Charles Woodson was there, and, and they were the only team in Elyria that was actually doing anything because the EC sucked, Elyria High sucked. So they go to the playoffs, and I constantly listened to the games, and then I saw what their helmets looked like, and, the orange with the white wing or whatever, and I'm like, well, shit, I know there's got to be more, and then just started following Michigan, became a big fan of, the Desmond Howards of the world, and
wasn't their nickname the Wolverines?
Correct.
Yeah, Elyria West Wolverines,
So they had the orange helmet with the
white wing.
Yeah, the white thing like the team up north has.
Fun fact is they used to carry a Michigan Wolverines helmet with them on the sidelines. Willie will tell you about that. I think it was one of their underclassmen always carried it, or because I've seen it at multiple games. Willie will tell you about that. He'd have more of a scoop on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
do we have time for another topic real quick?
we do. We got about 4 minutes.
What are your guys'
7 minutes.
What is your guys' opinion about this portal transfer, the portal transfers and NIL and shit? I'm so sick and tired of college players playing for colleges for 1 year and playing for another one the next year and so on and so forth. I mean, I get coaches. It's fair. It's fair for them to do it because coaches do the same thing. But
So then why are you tired of it?
nobody says anything about coaches doing it. But players do it. Everybody's pissed off because.
What do you think?
Again, it's old school guy. That for me, if you're going to a college, you were supposed to go there.
Basically, Chipper's wanting to say that you basically got to be married to that university once it's like a commitment.
Yeah, you can't keep switching schools every year because either A, you're not playing, or B, another school where it's supposedly going to offer you more NIL money because now you have an agent in college.
Okay. So let me ask you this question, and I want your honest opinion about that. So if you're Joe Burrow, you would have never switched colleges, knowing you weren't going to start at Ohio State, and as good as you are.
Sure, I would have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why you have the transfer portal, because some people.
Yeah, but back in the day when Burrow and them were doing it, you can only do it maybe once, Adam.
Yeah.
I think now you can do it every year if you want to.
Well, that's on college because they want to make the money, and now all these college teams, as you can see, they're adding general managers. Like Andrew Luck is the general manager of Stanford.
Yep.
And then you see who they got as their head coach, who
Frank Wright
agreed as a 1-year contract.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I mean,
well, prime example, the Michigan basketball team. They had Trey Donaldson. The kid came from Auburn last year, was at Michigan this year. He just transferred again, and now he went to Miami, the Hurricanes. So that's 3 years he's been in 3 different schools. So I get what Chipper's saying. Like, put a limit on it.
I get it too, but you should put a limit on where you go. You're only allowed to transfer 2 times at the most, and that's it. And
the kid that played at Michigan that went to Kansas, he's transferring again.
What? Dickinson?
Yeah, he got
Hunter Dickinson
eligibility.
Well, look at
the kid Dickinson from Kansas is transferring again.
Yeah.
Well, didn't Dylan Gabriel transfer like 4 times too? He started out
the quarterback for Oregon.
Washington State,
USC. Then he went to Oregon, and then wasn't he somewhere in the Big Ten? Wasn't he like in
Oregon?
No,
Oklahoma.
Yeah. Yep.
He's been to 4 different colleges in like 6 years. So
I get it if you're coming from like a Division I, like say you're going from like a Mount Union or something like that, and you want to come up, that's fine.
Yep.
But like these guys that are I get you're following the money, but like like Dave said, you only get transferred twice, and then you're like by that time you should be graduated and moving on after your 3rd year, anyways.
Because some of these guys are playing 6-7 years. I do believe Gabriel's on his 7th year if he was able to come back this year because COVID eligibility that you're allowed to use.
Oh, you talk about like
injuries.
That quarterback Shook, who's 26 years old.
Yeah. So Brandon Whedon was freaking 28, and
Yeah.
He got drafted by the Browns. Didn't he get drafted in the first round, right? Like
Yeah.
late.
Yeah.
22nd.
And Chris Winkie, he was 30 years old when he started playing NFL, and he won the Heisman. And he got drafted and made some money. I mean, I don't fault somebody for trying to go to college that late in their life for them to better themselves. But again, if this transfer portal, I think you should only be allowed to go twice. That's it. If you go any more than that, you should lose a year eligibility. That's how it should be.
NIL has killed college
It's
sports
all
for
about
me.
the money now.
I mean, I get it. I mean, but I'm saying NIL has killed college sports. Plain and simple.
So we got 4 minutes left to go. We'll go around the table here. Chipper, what do you got going on tonight?
Tonight, we will see. Not sure yet.
Any
But we will
ideas
see.
on what you're doing? Like, just throw something out there. Like, what are your options?
I may go hang out with the star of the show later. I don't know yet. If not, then just sit at home and chill.
Adam, what about you? We know
Again,
you.
I'm going out celebrating the wife's birthday. So you want to come out and buy her a drink, by all means, join us at the Moose. I will be drinking because we have a sitter and a DD for the night.
Oh, so
you
he
can
will,
see me in rare form.
he will also be drinking pineapple drinks.
No, not at all.
Adam, I'll let you know after the show, but we might stop up there for a few minutes.
That's fine. Yeah, you got time.
Shane, have you made up your mind on what you're doing tonight? We know that.
Bad juju all day. Don't even lie.
I got $5. Says I'm nowhere near any musical event tonight. Tonight I'm going to probably make some money and drive around. So that's.
And then he just happens to end up in Strongsville
Why would I be in Strongsville?
or North Royalton, same area.
I get
I don't think so.
It is.
the last 3 minutes.
You should only need 2.5 of that.
I don't even need that.
Me, I'm going to be going to the doghouse, possibly stopping up and seeing Gail for her birthday. Other than that, nothing else we got planned going on. I know that we're going to the doghouse, like I said, probably get some potato skins with garlic parm sauce because they're not going to be happy about that when.
Just like up the servers and a cook.
I do. All right, guys, for the start of the show, for the co-star,
and then there's me.
for the grumpy old man, and for me. See you next week here, Red Line Network, unscripted. Have a good week, everybody.